Good evening and welcome back for Wolfe County High School esports action between Wolves Blue and Bryan Station High School. This is game number 2, and we're going to check in here with our champ selection.
As we immediately start off, Wolfe County having their first 3 bands in there. It looks like they might be starting blue side this time.
Yep, we are blue side this time.
So they go with the Tristana, Gallio, and Kale band. As we now go with Bryan Station locking in the Kaiser, Warwick, and Katarina. All 3 champions played by Wolfe County in the last game. A very, very strong band, as can be seen by how Wolfe County performed in that last game. So, all solid bands from Bryan Station. We now go to the first pick for Wolfe County. As he locks in Renekton. You just do a sub, didn't you?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
We do have a sub this time. Our top laner is now Dylan Mays, and we'll do the starting lineups again here in just a minute. So,
as we locks in Renekton. Renekton, a very strong, very aggressive top laner. We now go with the lock-in for Bryan Station, who is hovering the Echo, potentially playing him in the jungle. As no, he locks in the Echo. Echo can be played either in the mid or jungle. Most likely, in the mid lane, but we'll have to see. We now go to their second lock-in, who locks in Annie again. Annie had a pretty decent game last time, given the situation, but she still managed to play very solid. Annie does have very good potential to be a very strong late game champ. As we now go to Wolfe County, who locks in their second champion, being Jax. Jax again being another very aggressive champion. We now go with the third lock-in for Gnar. Looks like it might be a Gnar in the mid lane. That'll be a very interesting matchup. As we go with the Ashe locked in for the third pick for Bryan Station. We now go to the second band phase, starting off with Bryan Station, who immediately lock in the Caitlyn band. Wolfe County now going with their first band, who lock in the Zac. Going back to Bryan Station, who now going in with their last band of the game. Again, focusing either the support or ADC for their bands, as they go with a Leona band. So 4 out of the 5 bands from Bryan Station being champions that were played in the last game by Wolfe County. All very solid bands, as like I said that from last game.
Well, the thing about Wolfe County though is they have such a deep pool of champions that they can choose from. All these guys have been playing for years, and even though you ban out the ones they played last game, they've got a whole nother round of people they can choose from. So it's going to be interesting to see here who they play as.
With over 130 champs in the games, it's almost impossible to know exactly what someone's going to play. As we now go to the last band, being Thresh for Wolfe County. Going with the lock-in for the second lock-in phase, we go to Bryan Station, who lock in Yuumi. Yuumi was banned the last game, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, I think Yuumi was banned by Bryan Station. As we go to Wolfe County now, with their first pick being a Morgana. And the last pick for Wolfe County will be as a Pyke. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a Morgana Pyke in the bot lane, as the last pick for Bryan Station going with Garen.
So that Garen Renekton is going to be an interesting matchup, because Renekton has a lot of range that he can take on Garen, and it's going to be a tough matchup if Garen does go up top lane.
Yeah. From what it looks like, however, it does look like it's going to be a Garen top lane, as well as an Echo in the jungle, Annie mid, Ashe, Yuumi in the bot lane. So it'll be 2 melees in the top lane.
So it looks like everybody's sticking with their choices. Nobody's going to be doing any changes or anything here. And looks like their jungler is going to go with Smite this time.
Yeah.
So probably was just a little mistake last time. Forgot to switch that over.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look here at our starting lineup. So for our second matchup here between Wolves Blue and Bryan Station High School, we've got senior Dylan Mays in the top lane, senior Jeremy McKinney in the bot lane running ADC, and his support, senior Dylan Prophet. We've also got senior Cameron Caskey in the mid lane and senior Matt Riley in the jungle. So their names are on the screen there, so if you're watching on Mountain Telephone TV or YouTube, you can keep up with your person there, so you can cheer them on. We also want to take a moment here to thank our esports sponsors, Appalachian Wireless, Mountain Telephone, Licking Valley Rural Electric, Farmers and Traders Bank of Campton, Whitaker Bank of Campton, and Sweet Art by Stephanie of Campton, Kentucky. So thanks again to all of our esports sponsors. We are now in the spectator delay, so we've got about 2 minutes here until the match starts, until we get to the loading screen. But if it was anything like last time, we had, a 10, 15-second loading screen? That was the fastest loading screen I've ever seen. But, we just want to thank everybody for joining us this afternoon on Election Day and cheering on the Wolves here in the esports action. Now, we haven't been live for a few weeks, in case anybody's wondering. We did not have any Rocket League teams this year or Smite, so we're only participating in League of Legends, and we only have one team, so we're only going to be streaming Wolves Blue this season. And we don't yet have the matchup for next week, but we should be back next Tuesday at 4 p.m. If anybody wants to log in and check us out, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button on this video if you're watching on YouTube. We appreciate all the support. And we are just about a minute away here from round number 2 between Wolves Blue and Bryan Station High School. And Wolves Blue just came out victorious in that first match. Just unbelievable effort there from both teams, but they really dominated all 5 lanes on that one.
Yeah. Between these two teams in this matchup, however, it does look like Wolfe County still going with a very strong crowd control-based team comp. Almost every champion on Wolfe County team has a stun. Yeah, except Nargs, whenever he ults. That will be his stun. Individual lanes, however, it's going to be pretty interesting. Garen is a very strong champion at this point. He's one of the strongest top laners. A couple patches ago, they gave him an update, and he's very strong now. If Renekton's able to control him and keep him out of the fights, he should be fine. Between Jax and Echo, Echo does have range on Jax, but Jax just has a lot of sustained and burst damage with his auto attacks. So it looks like we're going to be seeing a Gnar, though, for Wolfe County's mid lane. So Wolfe County does have Gnar does have an extremely large amount of range, given his chamber design, as well as a lot of tankiness with his shifting over to his Mega Gnar. And then Morgana Pike in the bottom is going to have a crazy amount of CC there with all the roots, hooks, and stuns, as well as just the burst damage. So
okay, we're going to transition here to the game. Thank you for joining us. And the screen should be back up here momentarily as we get ready for our loading screen. All right. Wow, and another super fast loading there. That is the fastest loading I think I've ever seen. This time, your Wolves Blue should be on the blue side, so as soon as the champions load in here, we will see, yes, they are on the blue side. So Wolves Blue will be going from the bottom left to the upper right-hand corner. Their goals, once again, is to take out minions as well as towers and defeat enemy champions as well along the way. So both teams moving in on the attack as they move towards their lanes. Looks like Wolves Blue may be bunching up here in the jungle for a potential invade, maybe, if they...
It looks like Renekton is down currently in the bot lane with them. They're all moving towards the jungle. See Pike coming from the bot side of the Dragon Pit, joining up with the rest of his team as they're all going to be moving in towards now. Pike leading the charge. Looks like they're going to follow. Yep, they do follow. We see Pike coming over the wall.
And Wolves Blue does not see them. They are going to get attacked here in just a second.
We see the Q connecting onto the Ashe as the stun from Jax secures the first blood, pulling 2 champions, forcing a flash from Yuumi. Renekton is also as well flashing, trying to secure the kill. Gnar's going to flash too. Otto's going to try and finish him off, but not going to be able to do it. As Gnar does secure the kill on Yuumi, Morgana securing the kill with a minute into the game, a score of 3-0. Wolfe County very strong on the offensive already.
And it looks like Tower is going to take out Garen. Almost took out Garen there. Wolves Blue took a really big risk there invading the enemy jungle, but it paid off tremendously there with a 1,300 gold lead now and 3-0 with a minute and a half. And now they're going to be able to steal this red buff or the blue buff and just give it an advantage early on.
Well, you see Echo. We see the three of the Wolf coming in again. Pike landing the hook on Echo. Echo does smite to try and secure the Baron, which he does. The stun landing as well. Echo's going to be trying to burst him. Jack's going to be able to secure the kill. Does. Morgana secures the kill on Echo. We see Pike going for the hook. He's going to miss as Ash is forced to flash. I will say, though, for this first part of the game, it does definitely seem that Pike is definitely MVP for sure for these first couple minutes with those really good hooks he's landed, especially on that early invade where he landed it on pulling 2 champions over with 1 hook, essentially.
And Renekton here chasing after Garen's going to be able to get this.
Secure the kill with his pressy attack procking on Garen to secure that kill. Ash throwing a W out there with a little bit of hook on Morgana. See Pike going with the hook between minions, able to secure it on him. We see the root coming from Morgana as well, the heal onto Ash. As we see Pike trying to follow up, Morgana's get some poke down. She's going to be bursting down the shield, activating on
Such
Ash.
An excellent move there from our support, Dylan Prophet. Way to get between the minions and just hook that enemy champion.
Gnar using that range, extreme range to his advantage in the mid lane, able to poke down to Annie with his Q. We see Pike going to come up with another hook as he's able to secure it onto her. Morgana with the QW or the QE combo onto Annie or on Ash to secure the kill. Renekton dashing through Garen level 1, trying to follow him. Renekton's going to be able to turn the fight around. No problem, though, with his 2 level advantage. Is he going to be able to secure the kill, though? It looks like he's going to
let him go away.
As he's going to move away from Tower Gnar, turning into Mega Gnar there. See Wolfgang now pushing. And another hook coming from Pike. Pike, as well as we see the Q and E again from Morgana onto the Yuumi. A crazy amount of aggro play down in the bot lane from Wolfgang at this point. Score currently being to 6-0 with a 3,000 gold lead at 3.5 minutes. Garen is now level 2. Renekton's going to come in trying to burst. He's going to take some tower damage, though. He's going to have to get out of it if he wants to survive. It looks like he's going to die to the minion aggro from top lane, sadly. And dashing and taking 2 tower shots definitely hurt him in that fight there. If that didn't happen, he would have been able to come out on top on that fight as well. As we do see now, the score is currently 6-1. Pike and Morgana having very hard dominance in the bot lane. Annie now coming back to mid lane as well. Gnar with his level advantage, pushing the lane, pushing what little bit of his wave is left under the tower. And Pike going to throw the Q there, going to be able to miss his first missed hook, I believe, of the game so far, which definitely nothing to be, frowning about with what he's done so far. Renekton now moving back up towards his top side, as we see Jax going towards his blue buff and Echo backing after securing his Krugs. We see Pike going in on the invade. We see the Ignite going on to Annie or on Ash, which is not going to be enough to finish her though. With Yuumi able to use her heal. Renekton turning around, going in engage on Garen. He's going to dash using his Qs to proc from press the attack. Is going to be able to give him enough damage to finish off the Gnar. Or not Gnar, sorry, the Garen, as I was looking at Gnar.
Dylan May's doing an excellent job up there with Renekton.
The hook landing on him as we see another Q coming from Morgana on Ash. I will definitely say Pike putting in work in the bot lane, man. A lot of respect there, as the score is currently 8-1 with a 4,000 gold lead in favor of Wolfe County.
The support is supposed to set up the ADC for success, and he is doing such a good job this game of getting the correct hooks at the right time. Awesome job there.
You see Jax and Echo fighting. Jax does get stunned by the Echo's W. As we do see, though, Jax is going to be able to dash onto him and finish off and secure the kill with the aid of his Gnar coming up. It's a good rotation from Gnar there. As it looks like we're going to see both Wolfe County's jungler and their mid laner going back to mid lane to do a invade on Annie. Jax activating his counter strike. He's not going to be able to get in range to do anything to stun Annie, so she backs off, playing it safe. Gnar getting his auto attacks off. He jumps, going to auto attack again. Dark Harvest proccing. We see another hook landing from Pike. Ash still currently sitting at level 1 in the bot lane. Renekton taking a lot of damage there from Garen. Like I said, Garen is very strong. Renekton has to play a little passive. It looks like Garen's going to go for trying to secure the kill, though, taking a lot of minion aggro. He's going to go under tower, and it's not going to be enough to do it, as Renekton's able to secure a kill from a very thirsty Garen wanting to secure that kill for his team, but is sadly not going to be able to do anything with that tower taking him out. Echo now, though, invading into the topside jungle. We do see Gnar going to stop, or going to intercept. As he jumps over the wrong wall, Echo now moving back through the mid lane. Going under tower, looks like he's going to take a lot of damage there from 3 towers, almost dying just to the towers alone there as he moves through. Gnar coming down, maybe looking to try and catch him out by surprise at his very low health, as it looks like Gnar comes in. Gnar throwing the Q, going to hit it on a minion as a return lands on Echo. Echo forced to flash, but not going to be able to do anything as Gnar is able to auto-attack with Morgana's E securing the kill with that AoE damage that she has.
And Renekton doing a lot of damage on those shields in the top tower as well.
Jax jumping onto the minion as we see an Annie being forced to flash in the mid lane. Let's go and get a real quick look and check and see what we got going on here. Renekton sitting at a 3-1 lead in the top lane against the 1-3 Garen. We see Gnar landing his stuff. He's going to flash Alter behind him, putting her out of tower range. Playing very solid, very good play by Gnar. Very good engage on his part. Able to also do really well just throwing out. We see Echo dashing back into the Jax counter strike. The stun landing on him, though. Jax is still going to follow, try and secure that kill. As he goes on to him, we see Jax continuously just hitting him over and over. But it looks like Echo does get away. Him having the advantage of having to, be able to jump under his towers. It looks like he's sitting there waiting. The counter-strike is up. He jumps onto Echo at the last time, getting the stun down as the auto-attack is able to secure the kill. Echo does secure the kill on Gnar, though, with the help of that tower damage. Morgana, meanwhile, in the bot lane, securing another kill on Yuumi. Renekton is now level 6. The score is currently 14-2 with a 7,000 gold lead in favor of Wolfe. Renekton does activate all the stuff. The tower damage, again, making Garen its victim as Garen does fall to Renekton in the top lane with aid from that tower. The Q landing on Ashe from down under tower. Pyke landing the hook. Morgana, or as Ashe is forced to use her heal. I don't think Ashe really felt the need to use the heal. We do see Pyke. Pyke is going to go in for the engage to secure the kill. The flash from Morgana. Pyke sadly burning his flash there, not being able to get anything out. But we do see a teleport coming in from Yuumi, though, down in the bot lane. A lot of damage off that one Q and W, from her. We see the hook landing on Ashe. Pyke securing the kill with that ultimate. Crazy damage from him as they're able to execute off onto her. Echo now moving down to the bot side. Gnar just consistently going, just wailing on Annie. We see the hook, or the root, landing as Pyke secures the ultimate execute on to Echo there as he sadly dashed right into that Morgana root. We see Gnar as well securing that kill. Pyke going to try another hook there. Pyke does land another hook. Astounding from just the amount of work put in diving by this bot lane. Renekton now pushing the top lane out. Currently sitting at 2 tower platings left. Pyke landing another hook under the tower, forcing Yuumi to use her flash. Pyke does not have his ultimate up at this moment. He did have to use it to secure those 2 kills for his team. Yuumi now hitting level 6. Pyke landing another hook under the tower. Morgana's Q and E again, or Q and W, sorry, doing crazy damage, just able to secure that kill. Renekton is taking some tower shots here if he wants to be able to outfight the Garen. He does have the ultimate activated. He is now activated he has procced his press attack as well. The Q is going to be able to finish off Garen for a fairly easy kill in the top lane. You see Pyke coming in. Pyke is going to land the stun as Morgana gets her Q and W onto the Ashe there to secure another kill. Wolfe currently sitting a score of 21-2 at 9.5 minutes with a 12,000 gold lead in their favor. Renekton does go in the Echo, trying to do some sort of backdoor fighting against Renekton, trying to stop him from pushing, but it's not going to be able to be useful as Renekton is able to take him out, no problem. Looking like Gnar's about to another engage on Annie. He does get he activates his passive. From his auto attacks, he's jumping again. He lands another auto attack to secure a kill on Annie, putting the score up to 23-2. Jax invading the enemy jungle. Is able to going for the wolves right now in the bot side jungle for Echo. As Echo moves down towards the mid lane, looking to go through his top side jungle. As he does go so, we see Renekton sitting top against Garen. Renekton does engage on Garen. His W misclicking on a minion, but still able to do substantial damage to Garen in the process. We see Pyke going with another hook, landing it, ulting as well onto the Yuumi to secure another kill. Renekton getting the dash off, going to Q with onto Garen. Garen backing off under his tower. We see Jax going in on Echo. Echo trying to dash over the wall, not being able to do it as he goes back in trying to fight Jax, but not to any avail as Jax is able to take him down pretty easily. Ooh, Pyke just narrowly missing the root, but it doesn't matter, or the stun does, but it doesn't matter at all as he's able to secure a very easy kill with his ultimate. Wolfe now does secure their second tower of the game, as they're going to actually secure their third tower. We see Jax up in the top lane helping Renekton to secure their third tower. Gnar securing the fourth tower for the team. in the mid lane now. Very good roaming by Wolfe County here. We see Pike moving up towards the mid lane to help out his team. Gnar and Jax also going in the mid lane. We see Morgana fighting the Echo. Echo's not going to be able to do anything. Morgana activating her ultimate to secure the kill on Echo. I don't really feel it was necessary there, but I mean, she secured a kill nonetheless, so good on her. Gnar going in for the jump. He does activate his Mega Gnar, jumping over onto her at the right time, using his W slam to knock her back, or to stun her and secure the kill.
And Wolves Blue taking another tower here, just massive push under 12 minutes. Already has 5 towers and 30 kills. Impressive feat.
19,000 gold lead in their favor, as they're going to be able to secure another tower here. We see Echo and Yuumi trying to push in to try and stop them, not be able to, as Pike lands the hook, throwing him over, getting himself out to safety. Morgana securing the kill on Garen, Gnar securing the kill on Echo. It looks like Gnar trying to secure that kill on Ashe, but he's not going to be able to. She moves out of range just in time.
Another good hook there by Dylan.
Gnar getting caught out almost, but he does secure the kill with his Q, as he's going to barely get away with any health from those minions.
And Renekton taking out like 5 or 6 minions in one hit there.
Another
Just
hook
so
from
powerful.
Pike there onto the Annie, as we see an ultimate activated on a Renekton. Jack's going to be able to come in there with that auto attack and finish off the kill on Annie.
And with this inhib, that's going to spawn super minions, which is going to give Wolf County even more of an advantage.
Looks like the majority of Wolfe County all now backing, as the mid lane pushed out, taking the inhib. Echo is going to go engage on Jax. Jax being forced to flash out. We see Renekton on the side trying to peel off, making sure his jungler does get away, as he's able to do so very easily. Meanwhile, the top lane also being pushed out. Both their towers gone. We do see minion waves pushing up onto that third top lane tower now, as the bot lane wave also being pushed out, but not as greatly as the top lane wave. Echo moving through his topside jungle, as Jax is also in his topside jungle. Deciding to back now. We see Echo jumping over the Baron Pit into the Rift Herald. Jax still backing. It looks like he's going to be able to back. Jax does back as Morgana does go and see the Echo. She's going to engage on that. We do see, meanwhile, Gnar and Pike in the mid lane going in. We see Pike getting the root off onto Yuumi, as Gnar is able to secure the kill on Annie with his auto attacks and Q, as well as Pike ulting to get that execute kill on Yuumi. Gnar has went into Mega Gnar now, as it looks like Pike goes in from the side. The ult from Gnar pushing Ashe back onto her next, not being able to get away. Garen trying to fight the Pike, as Pike's going to get another hook, throwing him to safety, as we see Gnar just auto-attacking away. Morgana 1v1ing Echo here as well from Rift Herald. He's going to fall. Pike running away, trying to heal up a little bit there. Gnar taking some damage from the tower as he goes Renekton, securing the kill on Yuumi. Gnar sitting at very low health. He's going to have to back off. He's going to save, but it doesn't matter. It looks like Wolfe County is going to be able to finish off the Nexus. Ashe ulting Pike, but not be able to do anything with the ending of the game at 42-2 at 14.5 minutes.
You know, Bryan Station putting up a great fight there and stuff, but there just was not enough for the Wolves Blue here in game number 2. So, Wolves come away victorious. We'll be back just in a moment with our player of the game. Actually, let's see here. Let's go to our post-game stats. And we can see here that the Wolves Blue had 42 kills, 2 deaths, and 39 assists. And, you know, Bryan Station wasn't hardly as glamorous on their stats, but still gave a valiant effort. Looks like, yeah, our player of the game is going to be Dylan Profit. So let's get him over here. Dylan, if you want to come on over.
So, you definitely made some plays that game.
Yeah.
Is there anything that stood out specifically?
Other than the fact that we've been A-ramming mid, if we get like any kind of lead in any lane, we just A-ram mid.
Yeah.
So
Probably one of the most noticeable plays you made, though, was that level 1 invade where you landed that hook. Were you aiming for the Ashe with the Yuumi on, or were you just trying to aim for whoever was in the bush?
I was just trying to get whoever.
Okay.
As long as I got one person over.
Yeah, I'd say you definitely made like the good decision though, where you hooked. You basically pulled 2 people with one
Yeah.
hook, so you couldn't get much better than that. But
Yeah.
aside from any of the plays you made, was there anything else on the team that stood out to you? Any other plays anyone else made?
Other than the fact that Dylan like shut down their top lane, he was like their biggest threat.
Yeah.
But other than that, no.
Okay. Well, that was very interesting though. Like I said, you did great on that game though. So
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, that was player of the game, Dylan Profit, who played Pike. So good on him for all those great plays he made.
Okay, so we're going to be signing off here. Wolves Blue coming out victorious against Bryan Station High School. We want to thank everybody for joining us, whether it be on YouTube or on Mountain Telephone TV. Check us out next Tuesday. We don't yet know who we're going to be playing, but we'll be right back here for some more esports action. So until next time, see you later.